Good morning, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also simply known most days as Ron, and we're here to stream some EVE Online. So, without further ado, I have stumbled on something new that you guys might be able to help me with. I have no idea what it is. It says it's a Federation manned. Yep, won't let me in. Federation managed asteroid belt. I have no idea what that means. Curious what it has in it, but it won't let me in. Kemfin, good to see you. Jerry Can, good to see you. Pyopa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You guys have any idea what that is? I'm hauling my Vexer back to Eufene. Figured I'd check it out. Skimbitar, good to see you. I'm going to try and do some mining because I have a storyline mission. I need Kernite, and I don't have any Kernite. Imagine that. Plus, there's a daily for mining today, so. But yeah, I have no idea what it means by Federation managed mining home front site. Ah, okay. It says only the mining frigates can get in. Corvettes and mining frigates are the only things that'll let in. So, but yeah, never a dull moment. But yeah, I didn't think about Homefront. Thanks, Jerry Can. Yeah, I don't know. I was planning on bringing the mining frigate back, so this might work out. I'm curious what ores it has in it. If it just has regular ores in it, I don't know that it's really worth it. Here's another one. Here's another one. Well, now, this is becoming a problem. Alright, well, let's go back to Eufene. There's another one. So if they have interesting stuff in them, I wouldn't mind them, but I guess that's something we'll need to figure out. Unfortunately, I won't let my Vexer in to find out what's in there. I am almost done my coffee, which is kind of sad. Each other on the way to another love. Oh, it shows here. It just says they have Veldspar in them, so I'm not going to bother with them. So it does actually show. But yeah, maybe it's Homefront. Are the Homefront items, are they profitable? I definitely need a way to make some more money. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so I did the depleted uranium, which got 4 out of 10. Not bad. Got a day left on the golem. Almost 2 days on the raven. Inventing more golems. Well, no idea. Never done one. Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't either. Wormhole gas mining. And nullsec ratting. And faction warfare.
Warp drive active.
Please let me know this ain't love. That's weird. Ah, there's a Kernite and Umber deposit. That might be where we go. I need Kernite. No, it's probably it'll probably be mined out before I get there. Let me go. Lego, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the comment. So yeah, in case you guys didn't notice, there's a new lot video up. Ironically, I don't know what happened. My lot video uploaded. I had started my EVE Online video prior to it, and when I woke up this morning, the EVE Online video was still not done, which was just disturbing. So, but c'est la vie. So it's still uploading, but nobody ever watches the EVE Online videos, so I have seriously been contemplating stopping uploading them to YouTube because it does take a lot of resources, but there's a couple that watch them religiously and thumbs down them. I'd hate to take that away from them, so. But yeah, Lego, good to see you. Thanks again for the comment. And I'm sorry I did not get the roof dimensions for you. I will work those out today. I do have the plans, so I should be able to figure it. So yeah. No, I completely forgot about it. Last week was a bad week. So Foreman's brother passed away a week ago Sunday. And 3 of the 5 workers are family of his. Actually, now we've added, I think, 2 more. Another one of his brothers is working with us starting yesterday. And I think another one of his nephews. So, but there are 14 workers there. You guys saw the video, so But then they also had supply problems. They ran out of rebar, I think, on Thursday, and so several of them left on Thursday because there wasn't any work. They didn't have any cocoa lumber, didn't have any rebar. So they left on Thursday, and right after they left, the rebar was delivered. So that's why there was only 5 left. Like I said, several were leaving because of the funeral anyway. So, but as of today, they say they're going to start laying walls. So I'm not planning on going over there today, but I may go over there today because I'm really interested to see the walls start. So they're going to have one team working on the beams up top and the scaffolding, and another team working on the walls. So yeah, it should be good. But yeah,
Request accepted.
and then engineer is actually starting a new project here in March 2nd. I don't know what that's going to do, since it seems he only has one foreman he can count on, my foreman. So, which is frustrating, but yeah, it's his employee, so not a damn thing I can do about it. But yeah. Alright. So this endurance says it's set up for ice, so I need to rework it. I don't want to use it for ice. So which one's better, in you guys' opinion? A Pioneer? Or an Endurance? I mean, I'm tempted to try the Pioneer. It's a mining destroyer. I don't think it'll let him in those other sites, though, because it's not a mining frigate. I think I just put some Endurances in the corp hangar, so I could borrow one of those. I did. And refit it. Also Outriders, but I can't fly those yet. And that's a mining destroyer, so. There's also Ventures. So one of the things, I just did a quick search on Google that says, what's the most profitable thing in Eve? And it said, wormhole gas mining with a Venture. Yeah. Haven't really used a Pioneer at all. Endurance only for the event. Seems to work. Slowish mining, though. Okay. Yeah, the Pioneer has 3 miners. I don't know. Let's try the Pioneer. Just for kicks. Make sure I got it fitted right. Yeah, it's got 3 miners. Let's try. What's the worst that could happen, right? It can mine like crap. It can mine like crap. I need kernite, so, and I need the regular kernite, so uncompressed. So this might work out. The bigger problem is what size. Yeah, it's only got. Oh, it's got a mining hold. Yeah, and it's almost as big as the. Almost as big as the Endurance. So yeah, so maybe that'll work. All right, let's try. I got tier 2 miners on it. Good range. It's a destroyer, so it should fly fast. But it doesn't really seem to be flying fast. But I won't be able to check out those other sites to see what they are. See if they were actually home site sites. Because this is a destroyer and it won't let it in. But yeah, what else is new? All right, what are the dailies? So the dailies, they got 200, so yeah. You know what we could do? We could bring Reagan out here with the other one. He's got an endurance. He's got an endurance that's probably configured for ice, though. So yeah, we could test him. That's not a bad idea. Though honestly, I was going to do him. I'll bring the retriever because then he can carry more ore. So yeah, let's do that. And that'll get his dailies too.
Warp drive active.
Sure. But yeah, we'll see. Ah, out of coffee. All right, we'll see. We'll see how bad this one was off. I should have checked on the way past, but I didn't.
Warp drive active.
For something to arrive. Come on, jump. Slow as molasses. Only 4 jumps. Really shouldn't take that long. Good bet by the time I get there, the bell will be gone. Well, there's only 4 people in the belt. Or 4 people in the system. Maybe not.
Warp drive active.
3 people in the system. That means at least one of them's not mining. And that's counting me. That's counting me. Maybe we'll get lucky. There is nobody here. There is no one here. There is no one in this belt. I need regular kernite. And of course, I am literally inches away. Alright, let me get this kernite. So there's nobody in this belt. Oh, except a rat. I never knew love before. Then came you. Then came you. Then came you. And the rat's gone. I'm gonna salvage her up. I really need to I should have put a tractor beam on here. Should have put a tractor beam on here. I probably should get Craig in here. Now there's only 2 people in the system. And I'm one of them. So yeah, not bad. Let's invite Craig in. Form fleet. There's Skim. Let me know if you want me to invite your other ones. I can't believe there's nobody here. That is really weird. That is really weird. That never happens. That never happens. Alright, so there's his daily. Good job. Easy, not easiest daily ever, but still pretty close. Pretty close. It's not showing me the little bars around it to show how much I mined. Kind of weird. And it's not showing me how much volume they have, which is weird. Wonder if that's a mining barge thing. I don't know. Or maybe it doesn't do it with the higher end ores. I don't know. We'll see if Cragen gets it. He would normally get it in this ship with regular mining. So did you install a survey scanner? No, because they have one here already. But normally when I do this, I don't have a survey scanner in my Hulk either, but it usually shows me the little bars around to show how much is left. I have him focus on Amber. He's got to get closer. Actually, Scimitar's here, so maybe he doesn't need to get closer. Yeah, so the bars show around these ones for Cragen. So if you look here on Cragen's, Cragen shows it. So it must be a mining barge thing. Weird. Oh, I gotta switch to crystals. Switch to crystals. Crap, which ones are they? Well, let's check. Nope. All right. Scan again now that you are boosted. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Yep, that did it. That did it. That did it. Oh, I got more rats. What's up with the rats? Yep, that did it. Way to go, Lego. Right click on the scan. Open disable mining survey overlay. All right. Good to have friends with boost. Always good to have friends with boost. Unfortunately, I need to save this Kernite in its raw form or it doesn't work for my emissions.
The asteroid is depleted.
Why is it so far away? Let's drift in. Bum, 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 bum. Not ever get rich. But let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. Alright. So I'm going to have to do manual compress so I don't accidentally compress it. And that's okay. Did we already get them all? I guess we did. Huh. I use open scan results. Yeah, that's what I do too. So open scan results, that's what's up here. But it didn't show me, before Skim got here, it didn't show me the quantity, the volume. It did show me the value. Or actually, I don't know that it showed me the value. I think it just showed me the distance, now that I think about it. But it's weird. I get that even without Skim, or at least I thought I did. Maybe I never checked it because he's always boosting. But yeah, when you click on it, it just scans, and then open scan results shows you what the results are. So it does the same thing as clicking the scan button. Somebody in a miasmos. What's he coming for? Surely he's not going to mine in a miasmos, is he? Maybe. Guess I didn't think about it. Or maybe he's trying to steal our ore. You need either survey scanner or boost from port. Ah, okay. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing.
The asteroid is depleted.
Bum, 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 bum. Sleepless nights. Not sure what he's doing. What's up, Damar? Yeah. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Bigglesworth says that to me every time he sees me. I need to save one in there. Oh, it's not mine. This is love. So he is mining with the miasmos.
Asteroid is depleted.
I'll be damned. I can honestly say I've never seen anyone do that. Need one of them mining survey things. Yeah, that's what it said. That's what Lego and Jerry Can said. Kind of weird. Lead invitation is subject? Why? Oh, for Christ's sake. One ISK so that I can invite another miner to our fleet. Freaking CCP, I tell ya. And then he's not going to accept it anyway, so. Upgrade ship set mining vessels integrated mining server that grants superior asteroid information. There you go. There you go. Thanks, Jerry Can. Yeah, he didn't accept. What's up, Booga? Good to see you, buddy. I'll give you a shout out here in a second. Change this asteroid. Good to see you. You guys aren't following Booga, which I'm pretty sure you all are. Give him a follow. Yeah, so it seems he didn't want the invite, even though it cost me a freaking ISK.
The asteroid is depleted.
Good old CCP's got to even get their cut on that. Only going to kick it here for a few. Nope. He said something in local. Yeah. Sorry, Skim. Jerry Cam put it in complaining over one ISK. I'm complaining over anything they charge me. But yeah, Jerry Cam put it in the Corp channel, so that's why you didn't see it, Skim. Sorry. This should cover me for a few more, oop, nope, nope, nope. Cover me for a few more missions. So that'll be good. Yeah, I'm very tight on the wallet. I'm down to like 400 million. Yeah, which is like, it's not the lowest I've ever been, but it's pretty low. And I don't have anything in the queue to be selling. So, yeah. Actually, that's not true. I have a bunch of covert ops cloaks that I don't know why I haven't sold yet. But honestly, this Pioneer's not doing bad. It's mining pretty fast. Not keeping up with the not keeping up with the retriever, but the retriever's using strip miners, so that makes sense. Yeah, actually, we should be doing the Amber Grade 3, not the Amber Grade 1. But I guess that's kind of why I'm such an amateur. I know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit the C here one time and I'm going to compress everything and I'm going to be pissed because then I can't use it. 17 minutes until the ab break. More rats. Man, rats are aggressive. I'm going to let them get a little closer. Nope. There's more. I guess I'm not going to let them get a little closer because I don't have any more targets. You dropped the bomb on me. Come to set you free. You took me to the sky. I've never been so high. And you were my smoke. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna get old quick. But you know what? Once I'm done with this Kernite, I'll fly it to the other place. You dropped the bomb on me. Return. Launch. But yeah, you guys already knew I was tight on the wallet. Come on. That's not new information. That's not new information. That's not new info. Me. All right, cool beans. Me.
The asteroid is depleted.
All right, who's that? That must have been him. Okay. Why did you lock it? Oh yeah, because you're doing it. All right, last regular Kernite. All right. Now the big question is, how far is Geocell? I don't know if that's a spelling. Nope. GICO, I think it is. Three jumps. So I'll go deliver this stuff there. Since I've got the bigger hold. Over and over and over again. Lunch obtained. Having some lasagna. That sounds good. Scimitar had pizza. Yeah, see, it's still breakfast here, so I had my puto, but my wife had ate half of what I had set aside for today, my last puto, and so yeah, so I'm feeling a little peckish, but it's all right. Just means I'll have lunch today. I don't think I had lunch yesterday. Kragan should have got his, yep, his daily, so let's claim those babies. Cool beans. Dude Vince, what's up, buddy? Make some bacon and egg tacos, yeah. Taco shells are very hard to come by here. And when I ordered the wraps weren't bad, but they didn't last very long. Don't imagine. Too familiar. I don't see you anymore. Times of trouble. Never could have come this far. Ooh. The way you are. I can't believe nobody else showed up. A new fashion. Actually, no. He'll be done with these before that. Yeah, maybe. Unspoken passion. Nobody showed up for Steve's home fronts either. Wow, that sucks. I don't know what's going on. We made some burritos. Birria burritos? What's birria? I don't know that one. Oh, that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Need to know. Birria is a regional variation of barbacoa from Western, but mainly made with goat, beef, or lamb. There you go. Man, that's like a Wikipedia explanation there. Thanks for that. In me, way that I believe in you. That's forever. This I promise from the heart. Oop, run out of space. Any better? Love you just the way you are. Boom, 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 boom. Can't afford rear birria. It's more birria style. We got packets that make the sauce and simmer the meat. Yep. I am a little short on kernite. So, Blue Gray, good to see you, buddy. That's where I copied it from. That makes sense. That makes sense. Not someone that I can talk to. Yeah, I'm a little short on Kernite, so I'm collecting all the level 1 Kernite
Depleted.
so that I can, and then I'm going to shuttle it over to GeoCell so that I have it. Tapatio is an instant ramen bowl. It's birria flavor. It's pretty savory and dry. Yeah, my wife loves those ramen bowls. Unfortunately, that's another one of those things we can't readily get here. Alright. 215k in GeoCell. Wow. Good job. Yeah, I was down to 2k and I got a storyline mission and was like, damn it. And of course, it asked for Kernite. Oh, I had 2 storyline missions last week you guys saw. Neither one of them wanted Kernite, but yeah, go figure. Your knight in shining armor, and I love you. Oop. I am yours. I love you. Evermore. One last one. Come on. It's taking forever. So the Pioneer's definitely not the fastest. But it's alright. Together in my song. While I'm sitting here waiting, I at least can mine. I never find you. Made me whole. I suppose what I could do. Ah, that's the one that was actually already on it. Of course it is. I could put 2 of them on it. With compression makes it. That pulling ore or propulsion. Pulling ore is what I was talking about, but propulsion's not bad too. It got to the belt a lot faster than a retriever, but that really doesn't say much. Good God. Just want you near me for so long. The only love I need is where I want you to be. See, now you made me hungry, Vince. Crap. I found the Pioneer only a bit faster at ore than the Venture and slower for gas, but I doubt it can keep up with strip mining. Yeah, the Retriever strip miners are outstripping it, no pun intended, heavily. And the Retriever has more space, so from that perspective, it kind of makes better sense too. But I can't believe there's no one in this belt. Because normally I'm having to compete with people for these belts, so that was kind of a surprise. It is taking forever to finish this one up.
The asteroid is
There it
depleted.
goes. Finally. Alright. Kernite 3. Compress. Kernite 1. Throw it in there. Alright, cool. So that should take care of that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop him. Though actually, he mines faster. I should probably leave him. Though he can't carry as much, so. See if I can get it all in here. I cannot. Imagine that. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take them both. Nah, let me just take him. I'm gonna jump him over there and drop it. Zacrado, good to see you. Pioneer with Rocal Boost goes burr. We are. I put it in the. In the late night with Silver Wolf, but I'll put it in there again. Let me drop it in there. Seth G. Stewart, good to see ya. Mickey Mano, Karawak, Spudnik, Jolai. Actually, there's still Kernite 2 here. I tell you, some days, no wonder I even get out of bed. And there's a no dose. Chubby Checker, Psycho, Belgians in the Congo. So now I can use the C key. Stranger in a strange land, Bill in Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion. But it's almost gone, to be honest. So by the time, I don't know, depending on what you're flying, you might get here in time. There's a couple Kernite left and 4 or 5 Amber left. Actually, there's regular Amber. 6 of those. So yeah, about 10, 15 asteroids left. So, but they are dropping fast. I sent Craig in, excuse me. Yeah, I sent Craig in to drop off this ore, so. Is the fleet in the usual place? No, it is not. We are in a special place because it's Amber and Kernite. But I was given the Pioneer try. It is a fast flyer, but didn't really cover the mining as well as I was hoping. Oh, that's weird. Screwed up. Shows it in there twice. Sisters. Wednesday is still public fleet. Yes, it is. Wednesday is still public fleet. This is just, I was just picking up some Kernite. So this was just a special spur of the moment thing. Because I found one close to me, so. And there was nobody in it. I kind of figured it'd be gone, but it wasn't, ironically. Alright, Kragan's docking. That's funny. There it goes. Now it cleared up. I need some ISO and max. There you go. Alright, drop this.
Asteroid is depleted.
Contract. Bingo. What? I don't know what it was saying. Pain in the butt. Come on. Oop. Yeah. All right. Just saw an Eve character named Monstrous Mommy Milkers. Yeah. I almost dropped you some there a couple days ago. Spaced it. You spaced it? You don't ever space it. Oh, man. Never space it. Ah. Showing how to make tortillas. Good. Maybe I need to make my own tortillas. You guys are always trying to get me to make my own stuff. You guys think I'm more capable than I actually am. Cooking stream, yeah. Shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, it shouldn't be. You're absolutely correct. Shouldn't be. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Because now I got to worry about this one. Yeah, it's alright. I'll just be careful. I'll just be careful. Famous last words. I'll just be careful. Famous last words.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright. So yeah, the Kernite's gone. Oh well. I'm working on the last of the Kernite. And we're almost, yeah, the Amber. We're hearing into the Amber now, so. There. Now I can do, see. Piece of cake. Man, what do we do before compression? To be honest. Amazon does deliver here, but it takes about 2 weeks. And many of the items have an extra tariff added. So I gotta always check to see if it's worth it or not. Many items end up being more expensive than I could buy them locally. So actually, it looks like the ads flew and I didn't even notice. So I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee here as soon as I get Kragan back in here and get him back mining. Poor Al, by the time he gets here, it's probably going to be gone. So, sorry, Al. Alright, cool beans. And actually, I think I'm going to leave it. It's all good. I'm taking care of the business. Cool, cool, cool. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here too. You know, flex fault's not what I want. This guy, open. There we go. There we go. Cragen's here. Alright. Take these. And these, because we're going to take these back to Eufine. Alright. And somehow my thing is gone. All right, cool. All right, I got him going. Let me go get some more. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Oh. Take my container downstairs.
asteroid is depleted.
That somehow I missed ads. I don't know how I missed ads, but my headset. It's out of range too long, it turns off. Is it me or does the music sound like a tape dragging in the player? I don't think so. Set up a monitor in my wife's craft room. Get it done. Discover she's using Windows Vista and everything is old as dirt. I cussed for about half an hour. I'm trying to figure out how to break it to her. Just buy her a new one. It's easier. It's easier. Jackson's online. What the hell? Alright, so that one stopped. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's kind of the way my wife's is. Every time I turn on her laptop, it's like, what are you doing? Because I hasn't gotten patches in 2 or 3 years, and I'm like, here I am counting myself. I have a 35 character password on the Wi-Fi. Everybody complains when they come to the house, like, why is your Wi-Fi password so long?
You're awesome!
Because I want to make sure nobody in the neighborhood gets my Wi-Fi. Kickin', thanks for the subscription. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see ya.
The asteroid is
Good to see ya. I hear that drag too. Not very often, though. I don't hear the drag. Probably isn't the music. You might have heard when I shut the door. That's probably what you heard. Let me do it. That's probably what it is. Probably when I mess with the door. So, kicking, things are going great. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I'm not going to invite this guy because there's only 4 asteroids left. So it's probably not worth it. Just got home from work. About an hour for bed. There you go. I didn't hear the door at all. Okay. Well, that was the only time you guys mentioned it was when I came through the door. So that's why I thought maybe it was the door. So Jerry Can's mentioned the door before because he said it sounds like a lightsaber. Yeah, he saw we were almost done, I guess, and left. It's only 8, yeah. Yeah, Kickin' is on the East Coast, I think. So for him, it's probably 9, but still. He's got to work early, probably. Actually, no, Kickin's in the St. Louis area, so he should be 8. You're right. CPAP last week, and it keep getting me on a schedule, plus the in-monitor. Yeah, yeah. I thought about getting one or being tested, but I was sure they would give me one. My dad had one, and I just not sure I could sleep with something on my face, you know? Always makes me think of Alien. Like that alien hanging on their face. So, yeah. Oh, I keep getting him confused with someone else that's in my state. Yeah, he is. He's in St. Louis. He's outside of St. Louis. I forgot. He hasn't been around for a while since I moved over here. The time change conflicts with his normal work hours. So, but it's good to see you, Kickin. Appreciate you being here.
The asteroid is
There's
depleted.
some place that he'd rather be. All right. Get out of this place. Cool. All right. So we'll finish these off. Scimitar, thanks for the boosting again. As a stomach sleeper, yeah, I'm a stomach sleeper too. So, yeah, I'm a stomach sleeper too. Yeah. So, gotta get to work. The Dems are running out of money. Yeah, there you go. Keep getting him confused with someone else. Yeah, I fall asleep on my side, but end up sleeping on my back. Yeah, I can't sleep on my back at all. I can't sleep on my back at all.
Priority 1 message coming in on
Always,
secure
always
channel.
feel like I'm suffocating if I sleep on my back. So, I don't know why. Better than drinking alone. But yeah, I'm like Lego. I'm a stomach sleeper. But I usually wake up on it. Yeah, I never wake up on my. I usually wake up on my side in the fetal position. Probably because I've got bruises all over me. I think my wife's beating me at night. So this is the mask they gave me, and it's not bad at all. So. Come on. Come on, load. You can load. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yes, just give me all the damn cookings, for Christ's sake. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, but I still don't think I could do anything on my face. Yeah, my dad's was like, and it was loud. Really loud. Like, I was curious how my mom was able to sleep. It was really loud. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Took forever to load, but yeah. Alright. I'm gonna collect these items. I had a half tube connects to the top of your head and spins freely. So that's not too bad. So you can still lay on it, I guess. And half mask that sat on my nose and mouth. Didn't sleep with it for a week and would startle me whenever it turned on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, his was, like I said, his was loud. And that's the end of that. All right, cool. Stack all. Okay. So that's the end of that. Scan. All right. I'm going to pick up these cargo containers and then call the day. Thanks, Kim. We'll sit here and cover your back. My machine doesn't make any noise at all. Wow. Yeah, my dad's was like I mean, it was like a Darth Vader thing. It was really, I said, there is no way. And my wife, funny. My wife claims to be a light sleeper, but every time I try to wake her up, not so light. But yeah. When suddenly you found. Thanks, Scimitar. Appreciate you, buddy. Man, that one's far away. How'd that get so far away? It's about half the size of a nest. No, thanks. That's her ignoring you. That could be too. Yeah, that could be her ignoring me. Yeah. But yeah, if it doesn't make any noise at all, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, see, I could probably deal with that. Yeah, because once he did his, I actually had a friend that sold them, that ran the test and sold them, and I was like, yeah, I probably should, but I don't want to get into that. So, thanks again, Scimitar. My fiance knows when my sleeping is fake because if I'm asleep, I'm snoring. Yeah, I'm a snorer too. I'm a snorer too. Alright, let's take Kragan back to Euphine. Back to base. Back to base. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's weird. I'll know mine's awake, but she will just ignore me. And then I'm like, alright, that's enough. What's up, comrade? Good to see ya. They said my oxygen saturation level was hitting 66. Ouch. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure mine does too. My wife says, and it's always like I'm kind of, you know. And like I said, that my dad had the same problem, but I think it's just being overweight. But yeah, that's an easy explanation.
Warp drive active.
Did I pick up that last one, or did I just fly away? I think I just flew away. Oh well. No, I did. I picked it up. It only had scrap metal in it. It was a waste. But yeah, that's pretty low, kicking. So have you noticed a big difference in your rest? Do you feel more rested? Don't leave the goods behind. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did get it. I have this micro warp drive on here, so I covered the distance quite quickly and didn't realize. Because it was like 50 kilometers away, so that's why I was kind of surprised. I'm like, surely I didn't pick that up already. My wife's saying something, but I can't understand with the headphones on. I don't think she's calling me, but knowing my luck, she probably is. She's probably talking on the Facebook. So even here in the Philippines, they don't talk on the phone. They always talk through Facebook. Which is what she did when we were in America. And I thought, okay, that makes sense because it's free. I like that idea. But here in the Philippines, she still talks through Facebook. And I'm like, what? Well, yeah, don't get me started. After 2 days, I have so much more energy and I can tell I'm sleeping good. Don't wake up with pillows on the floor. That's cool. So yeah, that's worth it right there. I mean, that's the key. And that's what they said to me. Oh, you'll get so much better rest. I'm like, the problem here is electric as well. So the electric is, how do I say it? Dirty. That's what they call it. It fluctuates drastically. And of course, it's 220 here. 220 here? instead of 120, which is what we have in America, or vice versa. I don't remember. I should have sent these back with him. Oh well. Hindsight's always 20/20. All right, so let's stack these up. All right, so I got enough to do that one. But anyway, the electric is so... No, it's Facebook. Yeah, it's Facebook. So, yeah, so that's what they want, is they want me to buy a transformer, which requires you to pay the electric company a minimum every month. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying a transformer. But the other problem is here, every appliance you buy has a transformer built into it, or not an inverter built into it to try and level out the energy so that it doesn't get destroyed. So your refrigerator has an inverter, your air conditioner has an inverter, everything. And it's like, where once I have the solar has its own inverter, which will clean the power. So I don't need appliances with inverters, but of course they all get sold here with the inverters, whether you want it or not. And so that also makes it quite a bit more expensive. So, because heaven forbid, heaven forbid. But yeah, so, all right, I completed the storyline. All right, what else were we gonna do? I was gonna try and check those out, but I don't have the ability to check those out anymore. There's Ardeen. But yeah, so did you get solar and power banks? So the new place will have full solar. It'll be on a full solar system. So yeah, the house build. So yeah, and that has an inverter built in, because you have to transform the power from the solar panels to what can be used by everything else in the house. So yeah, but it'll be an on-grid solution. So we'll have the electric as a backup. The electric out there is really bad, really bad. So here I have a EcoFlow, which is a battery backup type situation, and you can see on it the power fluctuates drastically. It's going anywhere from 180 to 230 when it's supposed to be 220. And so because of that, I understand why they build all the appliances with inverters. But yeah, so Bigglesworth 72. Way to go, Bigglesworth. You guys aren't following Bigglesworth, give Bigglesworth a follow. He's always good for entertaining streams. So also another member of Team Mothership. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Also a Filipino. So he lives in LA, so we won't hold that against him. So actually California. I'm not sure if he's in LA or not. So but yeah, but we won't hold that against him. But yeah, so yeah, definitely give him a follow. But thanks, Bigglesworth, for the raid. Actually, I'm gonna check on the wife quick just to make sure she wasn't screaming for me with her one last breath. No, they're already awake. They're downstairs, so they're obviously doing fine. So. Yeah, let me check and make sure, just to be safe. You okay? Thought I heard you yell. Thought I heard you yell something. Make sure you're alright. Alright, she's fine. Cool. Nosy, good to see ya. Welcome, Raiders. We were just mining some Omber Kernite because I needed Kernite for my storyline missions with Sisters of Eve, but I don't know what we're gonna do now. I'm thinking. Let me head back to Upine. Actually, we could leave that scanner there. Alright. Good to see you, Nosy. But yeah, welcome, Raiders. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some scanning. I need to do the dailies for my other characters, but not super enthused about that, so. Kragan's sitting out here doing nothing. Somebody said local. So yeah, but yeah, there's a new lot video up if you guys want to check it out. First one in a week. So we had a rough week last week. The brother of the foreman passed away, and half my workers are family members of his, so they all were away for the pay their respects. And they pay their respects differently here in the Philippines than we do in America. Here in the Philippines, they take your body and they put it in the living room in the coffin and leave it there so that people can come and see you. Sometimes for a week, sometimes for a month, sometimes for a year. And it's very hot here in the Philippines, so I don't think I have to explain what that does to a body. So yeah, it's a different culture. So, but yeah, so all our workers went and paid respects. Plus, we had material problems, so deliveries didn't show up, and we're supposed to. So it kind of all coincided. So it actually worked out. And we had really heavy rains on one day, so they weren't able to work because they're up on the. You'll see from the video, which is out on my YouTube channel, by the way. Same name, Bondar JR. But they're up 12 feet up on the scaffolding, hanging from the side, trying to build the upper beams. And with the heavy rain and the winds, that gets a little dangerous. So yeah, trying to make sure they're safe. But even though my wife says you're funnier than I am, yeah, I mean, I appreciate that from your wife, but I don't agree with her. Because every time I watch you, I am laughing my rear end off. So, literally. Which is why I have so many sitting problems here in the Philippines, because I have no rear end left. But that's all. That was a TMI thing. But yeah. But tell her I said thanks. I think Al Monksey's wife is the same way. She seems to enjoy me as well. So I asked him to give her a hug for me one day, and he was like, no. I'm like, okay, I understand. No worries. It's one of my rules. Friends friends, significant others are offline, off limits, no matter what. So yeah, never a problem there. But yeah, it's funny. So I was out there with this retriever and I had a mobile tractor in it and didn't realize that. So some days it really doesn't pay to get out of bed. Some days. All right. So there's Craig in his home. Reagan's home. Falstaff is almost home, so yeah.
Warp drive active.
So,
You are funny. You're a funny guy. You really are, you know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But Blue Gray, good to see ya. I think the reason why you guys, your wives, enjoy me is because they don't have to live with me. Because mine, not so much. Well, granted, she's still here almost 20 years later, which is longer than the first one made. So, but
Warp drive active.
so the benefits must outweigh the pain. But yeah, Noob Stonia, good to see ya. It's a party in there now. Yep. We always have a party. Always have a party. Kickin's here. Good to see you, Kickin. In fact, I'm Lego, or not Lego. Lego is on, but Jackson was on, but he didn't stop in. I think he was in Steve's. So, yeah, he's always in Steve's. So, he won't stop in until after Steve logs off. So,
Warp drive active.
but I did a Google search, and Google says, you know, because Google's always right, that the most profitable thing in Eve is taking a venture into wormholes and mining gas. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying that.
Docking permission requested.
So,
Docking request
with that
accepted.
said, I'm thinking I'm going to scan for wormholes, see if we can find a gas pocket. Just because I'm feeling kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So, do we have a scan ship here? We do have a scan ship here. There we go. All right, cool beans. Actually, let me put this one back in the corp hanger. Because I borrowed it. Because I was going to use it. Oh, really hate this. Really hate that scroll. All right. Alright, let's see if we can find a wormhole. And get ganked there by assholes like me. Exactly. We're probably, I'll probably run into a Narcos or somebody, you know? Serpent Power, any one of the members of Team Mothership would be more than happy to relieve me of everything I have. Any one of them. Any one of them. But I haven't scanned in a while, so what the hell. You all know space gas is more valuable if you can find it. Right, exactly. That's the problem. A lot of low-sec and null-sec gas worth more than null, yeah. Worth more than wormhole. Yep, that's true. But I'm not going to null-sec. Not yet. Not until I'm in a null. Not until I have a character in a null-sec corp. So every time I go to null-sec, I get killed, whether I'm doing anything or not. Swipe a credit card. Has anyone seen a Corvette mining in a wormhole? Yeah, that's what they said. Was use a venture. So that way when you lose it, it's not a big loss. I'm like, yeah. I've hit 8 tunes mining, and no, you should join us, Brave. Yeah, it can be pretty okay if you drop in a null from a wormhole and stay in system. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna join Goons with Lego. I'm gonna create another alt and join Goons with Lego. I'm having trouble coming up with a name for my alt. So I have specific names that I use, and honestly, I haven't really put a whole lot of time into it. So, but yeah. Because that is one aspect of the game I have not delved into. And I spend a lot on moon mining materials, so close enough to TP his home base. There you go. He's been creating a null character for going on 2 months. It hasn't been that long, but it has been a while. Hasn't been 2 months, but it has been probably over 3 weeks. Oh, but still. Alright, let's go back to home. Encounters. Cosmic signatures is what we want. Nope, not encounters. Exploration. Cosmic signatures. What do we want? 2 signatures. 3 signatures and a matins. Let's jump to a matins.
Warp drive active.
Sooner you make it, the sooner it will have useful skills. Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah. They're in coveters for 26 days. Yeah. Well, there's a place here in HiSec that is that offline? Oh. There's a place here in HiSec that does moon mining. And so somebody invited me for that. And so I figure I'll start with that so that I get all the skills needed. And then I can go from there. Also, that way I won't embarrass Lego when he vows for me and I join the corp and I don't even know how to equip the moon mining module, you know. Which I've been told is a regular mining module. So, but yeah. Which I didn't know, so. Because I definitely don't want to embarrass him after he vows for me. So, I use T1 Abyssal. So that's the other one I'd like to do. Moons are no residue. I like no residue. I got to jump cloak into Jita finally so I can head out from there. XD is Mr. Fancy. Yeah, XD is kind of Mr. Fancy Pants. It's kind of a show-off. But that's alright. We still love him. Speaking of that, I need to give you a shout-out, XD. You never remind me about the shout-outs. If you guys aren't following XD, please give him a follow. If you need some, I can sell you some in CJ. Okay. Yeah, I've been buying it in Jita, and it's getting real expensive. I just built the golem, and I'm pretty sure I didn't save a whole lot of money. I think it still cost me about 900 million, which I could have bought it off the market for, I think, 1.1 billion. So 200 million. I usually piss away 200 million just by getting up in the morning. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing. A relic site. Looks like there's 2 relic sites here. So CJ is Goon's home system. Even a bad T2 Abyssal roll is way better than T1. Yeah. Alright. So that's a level 2. That's not bad. Let me scan the rest of these down. The sun coming in this window is really bugging me. All right, let's try that one. Nope, no T2s allowed on the moons. Uh-oh. They don't want residue. Oh, okay. Except when he's mining and sends an invite to a newt and cost him 1 is. Yeah, exactly. I sent an invite to some neutral person in a system where in this Omber Kernite belt we were in, and CCP had the audacity to charge me 1 ISK to send the invite. Can you believe that crap? I mean, I'm ready to storm the Capitol. If I was a little closer to Iceland, turns out I was actually closer to Iceland when I lived in Kansas City than I am here in the Philippines. It kind of makes sense. It's really hot here. So it'd be very hard to be close to some place that was that cold. But yeah. Yeah. And then Lego pointed out it was 1 ISK. And it's not the cost. It's the principle. They should let me send invites to neutrals all day. 1 ISK. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's talking about moons. He's talking about moons. So there's a second one. That's a level 2 as well. Alright. And I'm pretty sure this one is a... This one is a... Well... This one's a relic site too, I think. Because I think we partially scanned it already. What you going to do with 1 ISK? Well, that's true, but to a panel of Project Discovery in 6 seconds, you can afford to invite 90,000 noobs. Yeah. Yeah. That Project Discovery, you guys. I think I did try it once, and I could not figure out how to make it do what it wanted me to do, so. Yeah, 1plex. Yeah, that don't give him any ideas. That's where CCP will go next, for Christ's sake. 1plex. 1plex. Those are fighting words.
Warp drive active.
All right, let's do these relic sites since we're here. And we scanned them down. We might as well. I didn't check the third one. It's a level 2 as well. Actually, there's only 2 now. Looks like somebody already got the other one. Cool. Interesting. Data relic. Oh. Oh, carbon. My goodness. Thank God I got that one. Jeez. No, that's not what I wanted. Unlock. Too far away? How is it too far away? Oh, it's not. These are ridiculous. Daily goal gives every week 5 plex. There you go. Every month. Every month. Not every week. That would be pretty cool, but every month. Just grabbed one at random. And there it was. Yeah, these relic sites really aren't worth it. Stop. Funny. I did it 3 other times and it worked every other time. Why didn't it work that time? No, it's not. I'm at 1.4. Christ's sake. Piece of crap. Worthless. Worthless.
Warp drive active.
Worthless. Alright. Not free though. High sec buyback has plex buyback, so we're usually good rates. Yeah, blue XD just gets triggered by the word residue. No restriction if you just use A crystals over the B crystals. Yeah. I did not find it yet. Nope. Except R64. Even though they changed the rule then. Not for sundering, it's always been this way. Didn't know about moons. I'm reading the forum post as we speak. I only mine anomalies. Ran 10 rally points, went back and looted, mod worth 100k. I thought high sec buyback went out of business. Yeah, I thought so too, but yeah, we have 0 restriction on anomalies. They're tax free. If you use residue on my gas, you'll find it. You mining. For what it's worth. There you go. Alright. Guess I need a little bit more boost. No, they just changed their model. Now they trade Plex. Yeah. Oh, I bounced off the rock that was sitting here. What the hell? Come on. Oh, more carbon. Joy. What would I do without carbon? More carbon. Worthless. Worthless. Ads are on, sorry. Except private ones. The current buybacks I've heard of are G to Run, Cash, For Trash, Eve Guru, and smaller ore buybacks. Nobody has the good rates. Alright, so that cleared those up. Alright, where's the next system? I did collect my drones, right? My probes, excuse me. Yes. And actually, somebody mentioned the other day that your probes will automatically come back to you when you change systems, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go to Arnatel. There are 4 signatures in that one. Surely we should be able to find a wormhole there. So yeah, so the sister probes are worth 4 million, and we have a total of 4.9 million in our thing. Worthless. Why I don't do relic sites. That's what I said. Too pretty, we ain't too proud. We might be laughing a bit too loud. Oh, but that never hurt no one. So come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you a line. Stained glass curtains you're hiding behind. Never lets in the sun. Wanna party on your confirmation. Got a brand new soul. Oh, and a cross of gold. Virginia, they didn't give you quite enough information. Who didn't count on me? There's a wormhole. There's a wormhole. And there's another one behind it. 2 of them here. Let's say I usually don't have trouble finding wormholes. Except when I'm looking for them. Imagine that. Except when I'm looking for them. Did she ever say a prayer for me? Oh, oh, oh. Tell you, baby. So there's 2 wormholes in here so far. Try to skip some steps. Not that speed really matters here, but I just don't feel like wasting too much time. Here's another wormhole. And here's the last one. Three wormholes. Relic site. Right after I just got done bad mouthing relic sites. It's only a level 1. Level 2s were worthless. Level 1's definitely going to be worthless. Oh well. Let's do it just to get rid of it. So somebody else doesn't waste their time on it. Maybe I'll get lucky. Not likely, but you never know. It's got to happen sooner or later, right? Welcome back from the ads. Appreciate you guys. Oh, so one of them is already looted. That's weird. So somebody just looted one. They probably scanned them, found out which one had the best stuff. Of course they did. And then they cherry picked it, which I'm sorry, it's just completely unprofessional. At least take care of the other two so it doesn't sit here and bother somebody else. You can find 14 cans on level 1. They are worth cargo scanning unless already looted. Yeah, this one, somebody obviously looted the one, so that was probably the 14 million. These others are obviously worthless because they didn't bother to pick them up. Going the wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Yep. 10,000. I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones just because I think it's wrong. But, except maybe sparks if you're in a hurry, as those are really spread out and usually very low value. Come on, drift it in, drift it in. Now, the fact that they scanned them means that there's nothing valuable in here. They would have taken it, so, but yeah. But at least this will get rid of the site so that nobody else falls for it. Carbon. Yeah. Can't blame him there. Can't blame him there. Can't blame him there. I'm tempted to leave it there, but I don't want anybody else to have to deal with it. Alright, let's check out this first wormhole. Leaving cheap cans is competitive. The more they slow you down, the more good stuff they can take before you catch up. Yeah. I just did it because I happened to scan it down. So, ISAC relic sites are never been worth. Alright. Okay, 162. So this is an exit. It says it's got less than a day, which is the max. Let's go ahead and enter it and see what the hell's in here. See if anybody lives here. Probably somebody does. Somebody always lives there. Also check if it's the one I'm looking for. This is not the droid you're looking for. Definitely not the one I'm looking for. Class 2 Cataclysmic. It's got a lot of SIGs. Direction scanner. Shows a Doristus control tower, but that's it. Alright, let's see what we got. We got unexceptional or sleeper data, common. Yeah. Nope. Alright, first things first. Let's save this. I haven't done haven't done wormholes in a while, so I'm losing my touch. Alright, let's launch our probes. And then let's cloak. Limited sleeper site hit 30 million earlier in high sec. Those are fun, yeah. You'll see is my scanner probes, which is weird. Normally, once I'm scanning, it doesn't show my scanner probes. So that is a gas site. Look at that. First try. First try. Problem is the gas sites have defenses, don't they? In a venture, you're not going to be able to overcome those defenses. Not in a wormhole. Yeah. Carbon mining. Carbon dating. Sorry about that. Couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. Sorry about that. Oof. Thank God I didn't hold that one in. I probably would have ripped my ribs again. Yeah, I was thinking my should have disappeared. Oh. Quit switching windows. All right, so there's an ore site. Sizable something. All right. Some you can by kiting. I had an instrumental core reservoir yesterday, C320 fullerite, and on a fresh site, you have 10 to 20 minutes before they bug you. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was less than that. That's a data site. Level 1. 2 level 1s. That's not too bad. Less defenses. Wormhole data sites are a lot more profitable than high sec. Okay, you can kite the outer gas cloud if you have 8 shield regen and 5 prop. Sizable is a higher end one? Okay. One looks like it's already been scanned, but I can't tell. We'll give it a try. I think you can find sizable or class 3 and up. Another data site. And I write the songs. The whole world. Mind the C84 and ignore the C50. It's trash. Make the young girls cry. This one's a higher end one. This is level 3. Eyes itching. Why's my eye itching? Abigail's not in here. Usually my eye itches because Abigail. Through your eyes. No. Gas mining is fun to do as you scan. Doesn't seem like anybody else is in here. No, at least so far. That's a problem with wormholes, so somebody can show up at any time. Another wormhole. That's probably the exit. No, it's not near the exit. I've already got the exit marked. Real fine place to start. That's a little more difficult than a wormhole should be. Your security detail, especially with rats chasing you. There are always 3 Lokis watching. Yeah, that seems the standard. Oof. Bum bum bum. Another data site. I am music and I write the song. Cloakies. 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 Instruments are great for fleets, high volume. All right, that's another 3. Take the long way home, you super tramp. So there's ore in here, there's gas in here. This is actually a pretty nice wormhole. Bum, bum, bum. Somebody else's scanner probes. Oh, those could be mine. I don't know why they would show up again. I don't think they would show up again. So they're probably somebody else's. Wish there was a way you could name your probes. Yeah, they're still showing up, so somebody's out here. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Are they combat probes? No, they're sister. No, core scanners, which is what I'm using. But I didn't expect mine to show up again after the first time, so I suppose they could. CCP's always making changes, so I'm never sure what they're doing. But no, they are not combat probes. They are core probes. And I don't think they're mine. Because mine shouldn't show up while I'm scanning. Oop, don't do that. Oop, where'd it go? So yeah, good point, Lego. Nothing to be scared of. Relic site. We've had such great luck with relic sites tonight. Level 3. Seeing my wife's talking on Facebook again. All right, let's try that one. And whoever it is, they're just leaving them out. All right, so this one is going to be the exit, because I've already marked it. All right, last one. Last one. Last one. So we got one gas cloud. We've got, looks like 3 ore sites. 4 data sites. 4 data sites. 1, 2, 3, 4 data sites. Relic site. 3 wormholes. Up 5 data sites. That's a 3. This is a 1. Now let's see if they disappeared. Yeah, maybe they were mine.
Warp drive active.
All right, here we go. So which one is the best one? These two? These are all mainframes. That's a data bank. That's a comm tower. Which one's best? The data bank or the comm tower? My cloak just... Oh. That's weird. Alright. Nobody's saying comm tower or data bank. I think data bank's probably the better one. No clue which is better, but either is better than none. Thanks, Lego. Appreciate the answer, if nothing else. Oh, man, my rear end. Won't find me in a wormhole. Yeah. I'm usually not either, but... Or doing much scanning for that matter, yeah. You live on the edge already. You don't need to come in a wormhole to live on the edge. Wormhole you can't calculate. Yep. Yeah, I'm always the prey. Whether I'm in high sec or wormhole or whatever. Kind of par for the course. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong one. Come on. All right. What is that? Good God. Trying to keep an eye on the stuff so I can tell if something's coming or not. What the hell is that? Good God. These are way tougher than I normally have. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. I don't normally use them, but here today I may have to. $3 million. Not that good. Oh, wait a minute. Should have the whole site hacked by now. Yeah, I should, but I'm not that good. It's a level 1, so. Yeah, I should. But I'm an amateur. There it is. Shit, that wasn't worth it. This thing slows down. It's very comforting seeing someone tackle wormhole content that I am familiar with. There you go. Yeah, I'm not comfortable at all, but the 3 Lokis that are tracking me don't seem to be interested in what I'm doing, so. Man, this is crap. All right, buddy. Yeah, I don't think I have my cheap clone fit, to be honest. So, yeah. So, yeah. I should have taken that advice before I came in here, but... No, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, a little bit better, but still. Nobody seems to be here. No, I never did find it. I mentioned that earlier. Sorry, you might have missed it. But no, I haven't found it yet. I'm going to fly by. Come on. Stay close. That was a new move. Oh. That's a little better. Come on. All right, there's one. Matter of time when I find it, I will game. I appreciate it. All right. So the whole reason we came in here was for this gas. But, so let me get the exit.
Warp drive active.
Now I can breathe again.
Warp drive active.
There's still 2 other wormholes here I haven't checked out.
Docking request accepted.
Come on. So let's select all. $13 million, so at least we saved that if nothing else. But 4 million of that is a sister probe, so yeah. Let's go check out the other one. Actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Oh. Archie and Cincha are here. Alright. So let's see if we can find. Whoop. Why did it close it? Oh, because I docked. So which one did we check out? I don't remember.
Warp drive active.
Now, Monksy. Helps if you type it right. I don't know what's up with this keyboard. Yeah, so this is the one we already checked out. Of course it is.
Warp drive active.
Check out these other 2. Let's check out these other 2. Another 162. It's only got 4 hours remaining, so we could at least check it out. But it won't have enough time to really worry about anything. Ah, it goes to high sec. Goes to high sec. Takes you all the way to Mar. Yeah, about 40 jumps. Yeah, about 40 jumps. Not bad. Unfortunately, not going to be around for much longer, so. Alright, that's the second one. And this is the third one.
Warp drive active.
Somebody's out there scanning. Said I had a bunch of stuff in Amar. Just a couple ships. Another exit. Less than a day. So this one's got some time on it. Oh, there's an Impel and a Griffin already in here. Toby Baxter's Vault. A lot of SIGs. But yeah, somebody already in here, so. Alan Dark, good to see you, buddy. Alright, let's go back to the first one. Actually, that wasn't smart.
Active.
I already have the thing saved, so let's just go to it. That'll be more precise.
Warp drive active.
Still day. Nobody else in there. With every paper I delivered.
Warp drive active.
Read about his widow bride. Com data. Yeah, I think they were. The other ones were not. Levy was dry. This will be the day that I die. Actually, I think the data bank was what we decided was probably the best. 59. Thanks, Bigglesworth. Came from you and me. Moving too fast. I'm gonna fly by. Come on. Keep me close. Keep me close. There we go. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. All that for that? Come on. No angel born in hell. No, you come on. Bush is a bush away. They were the special named ones. I expected a little bit more out of that. Somebody is scanning me, at least this way. I'll break them up. Yeah, it's gonna overshoot it. I clicked it, it just didn't shut off. Hang on, hang on. There we go. Yeah. But the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking. Do you ever see those guys that fly through the hacking game? Yes, I have. I have. And I'm curious how they do it so fast. I'm waiting for someone to pop out and pop me. Of course, I'll be pretty disappointed. Since I ain't got nothing yet. Honestly, I'm getting more from these guys than I am from the other ones. Sigma, black glass, and another implant that adds strength makes a minigame super easy. Yeah, your cargo scan, if it's bad, can ligature close minigame. Close minigame, yeah. Man, what crap. Just watch Mad Rambo do it. Yeah, I think he's one of the ones I have seen. Bigglesworth. Ugh. Oh, ads are on again. Sorry. Oh, we're right at the 3-hour mark. Well, I didn't expect that. 4 million only. All right. What else do we have in here? Level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3. Yeah. All right. Need to leave. All the best guys and girls. No worries, IEIS Berg. Take care. There's really no one in here. Night, everyone. Night, EIS. Lego, you're still hanging around, right?
Warp drive active.
Alright, should I go get the Venture and try and mine this gas? Or is that pushing my luck? I've been trying to go to bed for almost 3 hours now. Sorry, Lego. Am I keeping you awake? I'm sorry. Usually everybody says I put him to sleep, but... Alright. I would like to get that gas, but I don't think it's worth it. Bigglesworth started another one. Sore throat, getting sick, stupid people at the mart, anxiously waiting for the pop of your ship. Yeah, that's what I figured you were waiting on. That's what I figured you were waiting on.
Warp drive active.
Well, I'll try not to disappoint. Though I really want to switch clones. This one's got really good implants. And I'll see if I got any gas stuff. If I got gas stuff, we'll go mine this gas. I think I probably do.
Active.
Just a hair short on the PIs. I hate when that happens. Especially the P4s, because they take forever. There you go. There you go.
Warp drive active.
Honestly, I think Kragan's got some gas stuff. No, he doesn't. I could have swore he had gas stuff.
Thank you.
Anderson, thanks for the follow.
Docking request accepted.
All right. All right, so let me see if I could have swore I had some gas stuff here. There it is. I do have it. All right. Now, do I do an endurance? No, let's just do a venture. We're going to lose it. Let's lose it that way. Does this one have a clone? Doesn't have a clone. What about the other one? Federal Free doesn't have clone either. All right, adjacent. Matins. Come on. There's a clone bay. Business Law Tribunal. So do I got to go there to do the clone, or can I add it? Services, clone bay. Yeah. Curious what it's going to cost me. A Matins Business Law Tribunal. All right, so let's leave. Corp hanger. Grab the venture. My ore hauler. Lost my ship in Jeddah. What, you did? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, for crying out. Come on. Venture. Assemble. Why do you keep opening that like that? Get out of me. Fitting window. Item hanger, gas. I can't fit it to a venture. What the? Well, that sucks. Don Rico, good to see you. Well, that sucks. Can I fit it on the expedition? Or endurance, rather. I don't want to do the endurance. Scoops, not harvester. Oh, I don't have scoops. crap. Scoop. Unstable. Oh, so I got to know which kind. Fuck. I got to know what kind of gas as well. Glass cowed scoop. That's what I want, right? All right. So I got to go pick those up. It's okay. I have more. Scoop snout harvester. Yeah, but still, that sucks. All right. Scoops for frigs, harvesters for barges. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. I want to go to a Matins first.
Warp drive active.
And see if I can switch out this clone. Get a plain clone. And I gotta pee again. I'm sure how that's possible. Thanks, Jared Can. Yep, of course it's the opposite way. Alright. Business Tribunal. Let's dock.
Warp drive active.
Coffee kicking in and one side. Yeah, but I just peed a second ago. Thanks, Blue Gray. I'm gonna try and mine some of this gas. Oh, I'll be right back.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'm mopping the floor, so my feet got clean whether I wanted them to or not. So, alright, so let's check out the clone. There it is. Oh, come on. Install clone. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alright, so this is the one I want to jump to. And then I got to pay another 900,000 to jump to it. So I got to pay 900,000 for the clone and another 900,000 to jump to it. That's all right. At least this way, if I get killed. All right. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's close that. Undock. I gotta go pick these things up. All right. Minimize you. All right, so I don't know. All right, let's do that. So let's say I want to go to Azure, and then I want to go to Corby, and then I want to go to Ornatel. At this point, all right. Let's see if this works.
Active.
I have no idea which gas I'm supposed to be scooping, or even how to do it. So, counting on you guys to tell me. Blue-gray's gone, so. And Lego wants to see me get blown up. So the best chance you guys seeing me get blown up is for me to continue on this venture. So now I got a clone with no implants, so this is a little better. At least. We'll finish the stream off with a bang. Either we'll get some gas and make some money, or Gimitar said 10. I got 10 to 20 minutes before the rats show up, right? So yeah, so we should be good. Hopefully I can scoop enough in that amount of time. Boom. So they actually blew you up in Jetus, Gimitar. Was it just some random noob, or were they trying to get your loot? That freaking sucks. Because they probably didn't get your loot. Most of the loot was destroyed. Man, that sucks even worse. So was it some noob, or was it just some noob that didn't realize what he was doing and blew you up, or was it intentional? They were trying to get stuff. Because Jeet is suicide ganking at its best. Noob. Was that noob? Yeah. That's frustrating.
Warp drive active.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, that freaking sucks. I haven't been suicide ganking Jeet in years. Yeah, I haven't either, but I'm afraid to say that out loud because it's kind of like asking for it. Use insta docks and insta undocks. Yeah, I never use those either though. So. All right. How long does it take for the kill board? It should be right away.
Warp drive active.
Though Jita, yeah.
Warp drive active.
Oh, there's Abigail. There's Abigail. Looks like there's a lot of people that got blown up there. Scimitar. I don't see yours though. 139. Yeah, that was hours ago. 412 was the last one I see.
Permission requested. Docking request
That's
accepted.
weird. You're right. It should already be there. I don't know. I don't see it on there. That's weird. I've never seen that. If one of the parties involved have their API connected to Zkill. As long as your cargo or ship is not too blingy, you should be okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. I don't think his was, though, to be honest. That's why I'm wondering if it was just some noob that didn't know any better. I gotta go back through Ufine? No, I don't. So Laren bump. Yeah. From Laren bump, I'll jump over there. Because I want to put a micro warp drive on here.
Warp drive active.
Had over 800 million in ore. The kill report says value of the kill is 33 million. Yeah, see, I didn't see it yet. Maybe it just came up. Yeah, last one I see is a 412. Oh, but it could have been. I don't know how long ago it was. Couldn't have been that long ago. Yeah, I don't see it.
Warp drive active.
It's at 33 million. I don't even see one for 33 million. 34 million. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna jump over to there. So
Warp drive active.
yeah, that brings up XML. Oh, that's from your kill, Mal. Yeah. Two 10 339 339 339. Yeah, I got a 340. Yeah, that one only says 10K though. That's a, oh, it's a, yeah, yeah. I don't know. That's weird. I need to go to UFeed. Jump to UFeed. Cool.
Warp drive active.
There's something Marky Dragon can talk about. There you go. I uploaded it for you. You take that long ESI post on ZKill at the top. You click post. Okay. Thanks. Miasmos. Yeah. Yeah, total's 920 million. Just short of a billion. Defenser from Fight Club. So yeah, not a noob, I don't think. Not a noob. Alright, let me put a
Warp drive
I'm
active.
gonna put a thing on here. Never put that much value in a T1 hauler, especially in high sec. Yeah. I've been there a couple times. I don't know that I've ever had a billion in it though, but only 128 mil drops, so Ganker didn't get much. Well, and that's the other thing is I'm sure he didn't have a ship that could carry it anyway. So, and plus he would have got killed by Concord, so he's not going to get it anyway.
Docking permission requested.
In fact, is it still there?
Docking request accepted.
They use alts. Yeah, that's true. I still got another billion to take in. Yeah. Are there any ships that can't be scanned? Percent, I don't know. That might just mean instant gank, but all right, cool. All right, what do we got left? We got 30 minutes left. Let's see if we can get it. It was my second trip, yeah. The ult likely scanned him to set off the gank, yeah. Still, that sucks.
Warp drive active.
All right, I'm going to try and get this gas. And yeah, those are the ones that were usually gank blind, yeah. For how long have you been playing Eve? So this character is 23 years old. Started 5 months after Eve went live. 2003. Eve went live Memorial Day weekend 2003. He was born in September. Same year. I haven't played the whole 23 years, but I left a couple times when CCP made knee-jerk reactions to stuff. But for the most part, I've been playing.
Warp drive active.
So, yeah. Enigmatic, thanks for being here. Or Enigma, thanks for being here. Drink champagne on ice. We are all just prisoners here of our own device.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, I have 4 other alts working on building a 5th one. And they are all various times through that period. The youngest one's about 6 months old. I created a new one about 6 months ago, and ironically, he has higher security status than all my others combined. So yeah. Never leave. Alright, let's try this gas. You guys are going to have to talk me through it. Warp
drive active.
Been playing since 05, 09 yourself. There you go. Couple towers that I didn't see before. Alright, so how do I see the glass cut? There it is. So I want the C84, right? Leave the C50. And I want to align to the exit. Or they need to be 1,500. Wow. Said 10 minutes. 2010 here. Yeah, I think my others are like 2005, 2009, 2011. And then, like I said, I created one in 2025. That was the newest one. I'm going to create another one in 2026. Top off my 2 accounts. But yeah. But yeah, I didn't play the whole 23 years. There were several times. I was in a Wormhole Corp that was in for 10 years pretty much straight. And that was pretty consistent. But there were a couple times after that that I took breaks because CCP made a bunch of knee-jerk reaction changes. I made in 2024. 93 million skill points, 21 months. There you go. In the wind. Lots of injectors. Yeah, there you go. That works. Yeah, I haven't used any injectors. I may do that with the new one. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with the new one yet. Like I said, I plan on doing moon mining with him, so I'm going to have to get him some skills. I have several others that pretty much just sit around and do nothing, so I may try and borrow some skills from them. Let them recoup them. Let them recoup them. Make sure to do the buddy code. Yeah, I've already done that, so on both of my accounts, so I'm not creating a new account. I'm just adding another character to an existing account. So you can only do it once per account. So only one character out of 3. Something just disappeared off there. Kind of strange. Unless you're doing MCT, yeah. Yeah, I thought about that, but I do have an MCT set aside for him, so I got some with the last Marquee Dragon purchase I got, so yeah, I'm planning on doing that. Can train 5 million, yep, SP for free. Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't want to have to deal with another account. Because then eventually I'll want to Omega it too, and then that'll cost me even more, so. Which is how they get you. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the new alphas. Yep. Which is not bad, to be honest. Did Lego hang around so he could see me get blown up? Or is he already gone to bed? Nah, they get you by sucking you in MCG, which is almost expensive as just doing Omega. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, the other problem is that with the Omega, you still can only train 1 if you have 3 on an account. So yeah, so without the MCT, so yeah. There's an Onyx. See if he's heading for me or if he's heading for somebody else. He disappeared again. He's popped up a couple times, so. MCT is way cheaper than Omega now. Yeah. Your upload took a dump for a second, but seemed fine now. Did that whole weird color thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. My bandwidth is a little lower than normal. I don't know if I've got a bad satellite for the Starlink, and when it hits that satellite and 1 out of 100, it's not getting the bandwidth it should. I don't know. It's back up to good levels now, so hick bubbler. So I'd be looking out, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's bugging me, or else he's still trying to track me down. I don't know. I got a clone that has no implants. I got a ship that's pretty much worthless. So yeah, if I lose everything, I lose everything. And you guys will get some entertainment. I'm waiting for the rats to show up. I figured they would be here any second. I'm already aligned to the wormhole exit, so I should be able to get out. What's up, FU? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks again for yesterday. Appreciate it. I'm mining some gas in a wormhole at the moment, so kind of risky. Kind of risky, so should get you in the low sec gas hub, and it's lucrative, yeah. I don't know. I think I have more trouble in low sec than I do in wormhole space, to be perfectly honest. Though it's nice to be able to look in local and see if anybody's around. Yeah, 4.2 million seems awful. 4.2 million for what? Oh, here. Yeah, so is it the C84 or am I doing the wrong one? $5,000 ISK per price. And this one is 10,000 ISK per unit, so it seems this one's better. So yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like I'm making the big bucks like they said. Because even with it full, it's only going to be 25 million. These are running for 22 seconds per cycle. So that's almost 3 a minute. So yeah. The Onyx, he didn't hang around. I don't know why. I'm kind of a captive audience, so. Your cargo is still worth more than your ship and modules for the risk involved. Just have to get a full load out, yeah. Honestly, I'm more worried about the rats than I am about the players, to be perfectly honest. Players probably won't bother with me. Not worth it. But the rats, they don't care. But yeah, the venture's about worthless. Though the scoops cost me 4 million each, so which was probably high because I bought them here. So the rats will one-shot you if they spawn and don't warp. Yeah, my plan is to warp out immediately. So, but we'll see. That's my plan. Scimitar said it takes them 10 to 20 minutes to show up. So I was wondering. I'm already aligned, so technically I should be able to get out before they can lock me. But technically. It also requires me to click the right things at the right time and be quick enough and notice them right away. So you've almost made your wrist back. Yeah, exactly. If I reprocess the gas and sell the parts, is it worth more reprocessed or is it worth more as gas? These kind of sites are better with multiple prospects and boost. Outrider's great for it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Outrider's too damn expensive, though, to risk. I believe the gas is used to make drugs. Yeah, worth more as gas unless you have real good skills. So, yeah. I do have top of the line reprocessing skills, but I don't know if it works with gas as well. There's probably a skill for gas. There's always a skill for something. My last sabbatical was about 5 years, and seems they added a whole ton of skills during that period of time. I don't know why. So, but I've been back over a year now, so I picked up, I think, most of them, but still got a few that are plaguing me. They're all expensive. Remember when there was a skill for a skill? Yeah, exactly. The learning skills. Yeah, that's what happened when I came back the last time, is that they had given me a bunch of skill points because they had got rid of my learning skills, and of course I had those all maxed out. Yeah. Game has to evolve. Sadly, one of those things involves adding ships and skills. Yep. Yeah, anytime they add a new ship class, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, that's where it kind of. Okay, mate, have a good evening off the rest. Yeah, no worries. Have a good sleep. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see if we get out of here successfully. I think it gave me a skill for my. I think that's probably the first time I've mined gas. So the career program looks like it gave me something for mining gas. But we'll look at that after we get out of here successfully. Famous xLax smooth move of the week. Oh, cool! I got a career thing. Boom. Right now, I'm training tactical weapon reconfiguration. 17 long ass days. Yeah, I'm doing. I got 3 of the Battleship 5 that I need to get, and they're all 30 plus days each. So yeah, pain in the ass. I think we're approaching 5 minutes. Was it 5 minutes? So we get 20 per cycle, 20-second cycle. 3 cycles per minute, roughly. So that's 60 per minute. So 600 should have been 10. No, that can't be right. That means I'd have been over 10 minutes a long time ago. And now it hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Every skill I train is 30 days plus now. Yeah, same with mine. Same with mine, which is kind of a pain. Or the other problem, I actually have a few that are not 30 days, but they require a skill that's 30 plus days, and then I can train them for, 15 minutes. Like the hybrid specialization and torpedo specialization and those. So if I do 20 per cycle, so 20 times 50 is 1,000, right? Yes, that's 1,000. That's 50 cycles. 3 per 48 would be about 6 minutes. So we got to be getting close to 10 minutes. Got one in queue for 55 days. Yeah, no probe launcher. What do you do if the wormhole is closed? Die. But yeah, probe launcher probably would have been a smart thing. I knew I had enough time on it as long as somebody doesn't roll it. But you're right, somebody could roll it, which would teach me a lesson. But I learned that lesson once. I got a clone with no implants, so worst case scenario. But yeah, good point, Jerry Can. Skill I'm training is for T2 Siege for Dreadnought. Self-destruct pod, home station express. Yep, that Onyx could have been rolling it. Yeah, they could. They could. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Guess we'll find out here in a second. More than likely, he was probably rolling one of the other ones. There were, I think, 3 of them in the system. Oh, there they are. All right, location, wormhole exit. Go, 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 go.
Warp drive active.
I got it. Yay! Now, let's see if the exit's there. If you see someone, don't shoot on a Care Bear. Yeah, there you go. Nope, wormhole's still here. I got my money back. Now, unfortunately, those rats stay there, right? Weren't paying attention, you'd be dead. Yeah, yeah. Tickled the shields. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one would have been bad. So, yeah, those rats will stay there now, right? So, which is where I think I screwed some other people because I warped in to see what gas was there, and unfortunately it started the timer. Unless you clear them, yeah. I don't know that I can. I suppose I could bring something in to clear them, but yeah. All right, cool beans. We're right at the 4-hour mark. Look at that. Poor Lego. Lego's going to be glad he went to bed since I didn't get killed. All right. Well, thank you guys for the help there. That was got the blood flowing. Got the blood flowing. Got the blood flowing. I use a fleet stabber. There you go. Depends on the class. Cerberus could clear them out. Okay.
Warp drive active.
That got the blood flowing. Alright, I guess I can check this now. See what I got here. So, career, claim, enter 5 gas sites. Oh, I guess I have entered gas sites before. Didn't give it to me for mining the gas. He gave it to me for entering the site. With a core probe launcher. Yes, I will add a core probe launcher. You're absolutely right, Cherry Can. So if we do this again, we'll make sure we're at least prepared. Core probe launchers are... I guess I could get the cheap one. And use regular core probes, since it's only the wormhole. Problem is, it doesn't have a cloak.
Warp drive active.
So if I was being hunted, it wouldn't... I guess I could keep warping around. Make them keep finding me. I think I might have a basic core probe launcher in Ufine. I'll check. Just got to buy some junk probes. I might even have some there. Well, I probably hold them all the way back to Ufine, but... Appreciate you guys. Let's see who's out here. I got Morty is out there doing EVE Online. You know what? I haven't raided Morty in forever. Let's raid Morty. Let's raid Morty. Morty's up on the view, so let's raid Morty. Yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Let's see if we can get out of here before the ads start. I'll be back tomorrow, so we'll see you then. And we'll go from there. Appreciate you guys. Let's raid Morty Snurd. Alright. Alright, there we go. Give it a second to add everybody up. Why do I got that in there? No, that was I didn't want that in there. Should have been an item hanger. Yeah, okay. All right, appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Take care.